Hey, Shalom. It's your brother Daniel back at you with another video. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to the hopeful elect that push this truth in the four corners and the highways and byways. All honors is due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash. I just here with a quick breakdown on 2nd Ezra 6 and from 54 go down to the end. You know what I mean? Just to push out something. Basically, the spirit was on me when this morning just say, hey, they just gonna do something on 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And I just wanted to do it rapidly because, or right away, because I didn't want the thought get out of my head, right? So I just come here and I hope this video gonna be edifying to the hopefully elect, you know, to the men, the sincere aquats who push in to strive for excellency, right, and receive the salvation in Yahweh Shai, right? So I hope this video will really be edifying, right? So this is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 54. It says, and after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. Yeah, you see, Adam, all nations come out of Adam, right? Because there's a thing they say, oh, everybody come out to Adam, this, we get one blood, you know what I mean? Right? Listen what the scripture say. It say, after these Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people also whom thou hast chosen. Right? So Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, make a whole nation, a set of people, and choose who you want, choose out of it. It's like you get a bunch of grapes and then you choose a few out of it because, you know, they look special in his eyes, right? And I guess another precept in is Isaiah 44 and verse 1. It says, ye not hear, O Jacob. And Jacob is talking about you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and native Indians scattered abroad, right, throughout the four corners of the earth, right? You confusion of faces who look like these heathens, right? It say, ye not hear, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Yeah, why he chosen Israel? Because when he give you laws, statutes, and commandments unto us, pursuant to Psalms. Let me get it. It's time to get these precepts. This is Psalms 147 and verse 19. It says, he sheweth his word unto Jacob, right, and his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. So he had not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them. Right? Praise ye Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Right? So he give we laws, statutes, and commandments. Made this as far as barn. You know what I mean? So this is why he chosen us, right? This is why he called us out, his chosen. Verse 55 in 2nd Ezra 6. It said, all this have I spoken before thee, O Yahweh, because thou madest the world for our sakes. Right? And don't forget, I'm just gonna look. Right now, basically questioning why did I in all this stress, right? On the precept, this is Luke 12, verse 12 and 32. It said, fear not, little flock, for it's your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Yeah, it's the Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Everything was created for you, and there's a pleasure for give it to you. But what? We keep transgressing his laws. We keep disobeying. You know what I mean? Going against what we say, what we want. You understand? And then you're complaining as to why, hey, we catching all this hell, and why this and that. Right? You got to turn back and repent and come back to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and you're gonna see a big difference. Right? Yeah, this is turned up. Let me go back to the Apocrypha. Yeah, 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 56. It say, As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing. Right? And this talking about these heathens. Because Yahweh Hashem Yahushai created 80 nations on the face of the earth, and he only chose one. Right? One nation, which is Yashua, which is Israel. Right? Good. And the other 17 nations, they are considered as heathens because they are strangers, they don't know we laws, we don't dwell with them, we don't mix with them. Right? So it's as for them heathens, Yahushua consider them as nothing. Because first thing they may get the last of the commandments, they don't know the creator, they know nothing. Right? They may get no faith. You understand? They may get no melanin. Right? And we just better than them in every aspect, every single aspect that you could think of, right? As for the other people which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. And there's like a spit, you know what I mean? And has likened abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel. So hey, Iman really go in deep to show that hey, these heathens are nothing. So we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to no heathen, wanting to be on their level, be like them. No, we better than them. Although we in this lower state, in this weakly flesh, we ain't supposed to striving to be like these heathens. Because the scripture say in Jeremiah, learn not the ways of the heathen. Right? Let me just get it quick. It's in Jeremiah 10, right? Jeremiah 10:1, it says, hear ye the words which Yahweh Hashem Yahushai speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. It says, thus said the Lord, learn not the ways of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, because for the heathen are dismayed at them. Yeah, we ain't supposed to be, why these heathens getting rich, you know what I mean? Or they're into witchcraft, they're into the things that our power creates and taking it into God's. Worshipping idols. Hey, that's not for we. You understand? So yeah. So you have ever been reputed these heathens as nothing, right? And as and the abundance of them onto a drop, like onto that fall from a vessel, Salakia, right? There's some precept here, sir. There's some quick precept that just jot down. These people ain't shit. These people ain't shit. Yeah. Yeah. This is Isaiah 14 and 20. It said, thou shalt not be joined with them in burial, because thou hast destroyed thy land and slain thy people. The seed of evildoers shall never be renowned. Because, hey, this is mainly talking about Esau, but also the other 16 nations. Esau, he had the top of the heathen list. You understand? He had the top of the heathen list. And we're supposed to be in burial with them because of the wicked deeds, the wicked things they do unto us, the low things. You understand? All we trust these people. And you get precept in Psalms to prove that. All we trust these people that come drawing swords, that come killing. They don't hold up no peace treaties. They're just low. You understand? They're just low. Again, next one in oh yeah. Basically some milk scriptures, yeah. They just write it down in a certain way that I want it. This is Obadiah 10. Yeah. Yeah, this is it's stuck together, mate. Good. This is Obadiah 10. It said, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob, and this is talking about Esau, yeah. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. Right? So they kill us, they robbed us, and steal. Scripture say a man that stealeth, he that stealeth another man, but he gotta be put to death, he gotta go in slavery. You know what I mean? And all these things have to be recompensed unto him. Right? Over there, you tend to get Psalms 55 and 21. And this is one that I was speaking of Psalms 55 and 21. It said the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. It said his words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. And this is backstabbing bitches they are. You understand? They come to you and hey, yeah, you know, we got here for good, we for the children, we for the. But at the end of the day, we don't want to take your aisle. Same thing going on in Guyana right now. They'll come with a nice piece of treaty, come and take your aisle, give you 2%. The government like 2%. You know what I mean? How they sell this 2% is like, whoo, it's like heaven for these stupid, idiotic people, right? So they get the 2%. You know what I mean? But what gonna happen? They're gonna bring war and confusion to this land, right? And this is our good, and this is our good, and this is what we want right now, right? But anyway, next precept on this is all right. This is it. I'm going to second Ezra 6 and verse 5 to 7. It said, and now, O Lord, behold these heathen. And let me get some of these heathen for you, right? I'm going to Psalms 83. It's Psalms 83 and verse 3. It said, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. It said, they have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation. It said that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance, and that was then, right? But now we get back the name, we get back the Creator, right? You understand? And this did happen, because the name of Israel, he's an Israel, he's a what? Look at that, bro. You understand? But now we get back the name, we get back the boldness. We know we Creator and everything. So we, hey, this week the elders and apostles taught us, and this is what we're pushing out today, right? They say, let us call them off from being in Israel, and the name of Israel be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. Right? And this is the list, some of the heathens. It say, with one consent, they are confederates against thee. It said the tabernacle of Edom is at the top of the heathen list. He's the main heathen that these all these wicked ass prophecies have to flow through. He had to help bring World War III. Actually, he got to bring World War III due to the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Because the scripture said the king's heart is in the hands of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So, through he can, the most I can bring World War III, right? This motherfucker. Right? And the Ishmaelites, you Arabians, you Muslims, so-called Muslims. They say, and Moab, Chinese, and the Hagarenes, and Gibal, and Ammon, and the Amalekites, and the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre and Zidon. This is the Africans, the true Africans, right? The Hamites, right? Ashur also is joined with them, right? They have hoped in the children of the Lot, Selah, stop and think, right? So it is some of the heathens. So it said these heathens, right? Their whole list, right? To say these heathens, which have ever been reputed as nothing, have begun to be lords over us and to devour us. Why? Because well, we didn't listen to your last statutes and commandments of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You understand? It's saying, but we thy people, whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover, are given into their hands. Why he was given into their hands? Let me get this is Baruch 4 and verse 8. No. Verse 6. Pardon me. Baruch 4 and verse 4. Read from verse 4. It said, O Israel, O Yasharala, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and native. It said, happy are we, for things that are pleasing to Yahweh are made known unto us. It said, but be of good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel. It said, ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye moved Yahweh to wrath. It said, ye were delivered unto the enemies. It said, for ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. You understand? Ye have forgotten the everlasting power that brought you up, and ye have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. It's like you forget your own way. You mean? Yahweh should take you out to the land of Egypt. And he said, no, put you back in the land of Egypt. We want to go and serve the cow. We want to go and serve the cobblestone. We want to go and serve brick and stones, bro. We want to be sweet Jesus. That's what you're saying. You understand me? We want them things. This is why the Most High put your asses in slavery. Right? To put our people in slavery again. You understand? One of the names. Sirach, yeah? This is Amos 3 and verse 1. It says, hear this word that Yahweh Hashem Yahushai had spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I have brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. You understand? It said, therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities. You understand? He gonna punish you for all your iniquities, bro. And this is why you're in this calamity, this situation. This is why women hear them, bro. Our women can. You understand? This is why the men leaving the houses. This is why the women dressing the way they dress. You understand? This is why people go away backwards. Right? It's my boy. So verse 59, 2 Ezra 6 and 59, it said, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? Because the scriptures say, I forget what it's saying, I'm paraphrase it. It say that we ain't supposed to be joined in here with this world. Because first of all, this world had to be destroyed. You understand? And be refresh. The restart button after we clicked. And that is when Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, when Yahushai come with the 144,000 elect men with them chariots and rain fire upon this place, and when them missiles start to fly, and America be wiped off the earth, and pure righteousness, and indwell it forever. And this place is gonna be governed by true rulers, by the true order, which is gonna be governed by the last statutes and commandments. And until that time, this is when this end can come, right? Right. So that's why we shouldn't get an inheritance with this world, right? Good. It say, how long shall this endure? How long can endure? Let me get my scripture in Matthew. This is Matthew 24 and verse 1. Matthew 24 and 1 is saying, Yahushua went out and departed from the temple, and his disciples came unto him for to shew him the buildings of the temple. And Yahushua said unto them, see ye not all these things? Verily I say unto you, there shall not be one left here, one stone upon another, that shall not be thrown down. And this talking about these prophecies, right? Because until all these prophecies come, the RFID chip come, then the World War III kick off, and these things, everything had to happen. Every single prophecy, every single thing written in here have to be fulfilled before the end comes. You understand? Before we go into the everlasting kingdom. Right? It's in verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the signs of thy coming and the end of the world. It's an Yahweh Shai Mashiach answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Right? And so there's them false prophets, and get Cedric Bourget, they get, other people can come through saying, yeah, this is, da da da. That them is the creator, them is Yahweh Shai come back to deliver. However, here it say, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and this is happening right now. Yeah, ain't y'all hearing of wars and rumors of wars? It's sure this thing close, yeah. This thing close. It say, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So the end, when everything happen, all these prophecies come, then when Yahweh Shai, this is the main thing. When Yahweh Shai come with them chariots, and he start firing his little pipe to them, choo 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 choo, and them chariots just laser beam their asses and cleanse this place. This is when everything ends. This is when you have to endure. You have to endure until that time, until all these prophecies be fulfilled. Understand? I hope this video was edifying through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Hashem Makakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great millstone, and salutations to the elect, the hopefully elect, that push this truth in the four corners and the highways and byways. And I hope this video is really edifying. With that, I'm going to say shalom.